Hey guys, MGH here and welcome back to my AS Monaco career mode. And as you can tell by the title, today is the day. It's PSG at home in the league. We've been waiting so long for this match, haven't we? We're currently sitting at the top of the table. We've just got a couple of points above PSG here. And it's about time that we finally came across them in the league because we have played them in the cup. And I won't ruin that result if you haven't seen it. That was in a recent episode, so if you want to go back and watch that, I think it was actually the last one. I lose track sometimes of which episodes have which gameplay. But yeah, we did play them in the cup, but finally the fixture has come up in the league, so we can actually try and beat them here instead. Because if we do, it means we go 4 points clear. I think actually, no, it might be 5 points clear at the top of the table. And before Christmas, that is a hell of a good lead. And, you know, I'm looking at this team all the time thinking, would this be a team that would be top of the league? And I think it would. You know, if you go through the team that I've got, especially going forward with Falcao, Rodriguez, Moutinho sitting in that defensive role with Sissoko, it's a very strong team and a very strong defence as well with Marlon there, David Luiz. I think this team, if it was in real life playing in that league, they would be top, I really do. But I want to ask you guys that question, so leave a comment. Do you think this team would be first in the French League 1? Let me know. Now you can see I was really finding it difficult to defend against PSG. Just like in that cup game, they are very, very good at putting pressure on you. They're so good up front. They don't have Ibrahimovic because I think he actually, you know, retires after the first season, or he's either been sold maybe. I think he's 32 in the game when you first start up the career mode, so he is getting kind of old. Not that old though, you'd expect him to play a little bit more, at least till maybe 35 like Pirlo or whatever. Look at this though, trying to get the ball out and they just keep bringing it back in, and oh my god, I was so glad it wasn't a striker who got that there. They really would have scored, I think, if it was Ramiro or someone like that. And look at this as well, I've got to show you a replay. I got so lucky here. This is so lucky. Keeper parries it straight to Vermaelen. He's just sitting in front of the striker who literally had volleyed it just there. It was going to be a goal. It was as simple as that. And we're deep into the second half and no one has scored yet. It's been so even. And just look at their defence. It is so solid. All I can do is turn constantly and pass it to the nearest player. Look at it. I just cannot break them down. And I finally get a shot away with Insigne. But I put too much power on it. It goes straight over the bar. And now in the 90th minute, we lose the ball. Don't you just hate it when you just they get a teeny little touch on the ball and then the ref sees that as, you know, they've got possession and it's the end of the game. So unfortunately the big game ended 0-0 and it was a shit match. So I'm sorry guys that I couldn't produce some amazing goals for you guys. But let's just say this match here, I think I make up for it, guys. There's a lot of goals in this match right here. Some really good goals, and it's not all me. It's a good match this. And you'll see at the end of the highlights here how it's going to go. So Nasri gets the first goal here, 11 minutes in. I can't go on about how much I like him in FIFA, by the way, guys. And I know I've gone over this before. Just clarifying that I still don't like him in real life. But on this game, he is absolutely incredible. And that is a really nice shot. That is a striker's goal right there. And by the way, I don't know if you saw David Luiz in that last clip. I don't know what he's doing while he's going up the pitch like this. His high attack work rate isn't the best, I've got to say. He's not playing a CDM, he is still a centre-back, and he's out. Look at where he is, he's on the D there. And he was actually an integral part of this goal. Ben Arfa just cuts in on his left side, and that is where Ben Arfa is strongest. That's why I'm so happy he's a right winger. He just suits it so perfectly. He just cut back inside here. Defenders can't do anything because he's got so much good agility and balance there, and it's a real rocket shot into the far corner. Keeper has no chance. And now we're not even at half-time, guys. We're only 39 minutes in. We're 2-0 up. We get the ball with Ben Arfa once again, and we just do a triple tap square cross straight to Insigne, who's able to slot that into the bottom left corner. 3-0 already. Now, I told you I'd make up for the PSG result last game, and I think I've already, I'd say, made up for it now. But there's more to come, guys. It's not over yet. Here in the 49th minute, we just had our break. What a pass that is to Insigne, and that's where you just say goodbye. Falcao would have been tackled there, I think. He would have been out-muscled, possibly. Or he just would have been tackled, like I said. But Insigne, no way. His high agility, high sprint speed, high acceleration. Basically the ultimate pace whore player. Yep, I know. He just strolls past them. And it's not the best finish ever. It's just because it's near post. And in FIFA 13, near post is obviously very overpowered. I don't think I would have scored that in FIFA 12 like that. I would have finessed it into the bottom left, probably. But I was able to score that one very nice. Now, this is one of my favourite goals I think I've ever scored. The teamwork involved in that goal was brilliant. If you want to go back and watch the few passes before this goal with Insigne, please do. And by the way, this the commentator just said, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it very well, that Insigne has scored with every single shot in this game. Now that shows he is a good striker, and it proves why I like him. So we're 5-0 up, but unfortunately there's a lapse of concentration in defence there. It was the 85th minute. I knew it was 5-0. I was kind of cruising and just completely switched off, and they get their consolation goal there and make it 5-1. So hopefully I've made up for the PSG boring match. I'm so sorry. I really did feel bad at the end of that because I've been hyping that match up, and then I didn't score, and neither did they. It was rubbish. So we get the 5-1 victory there. We play against Dijon here, who are near the bottom of the table. And we do get a 2-1 victory despite getting a red card towards the end of the game, but we'll still take that. Falcao grabbing a double there. And then we got a game against Olympique Lyon. They're a very decent team. I wanted to play this game because I know they are. However, they're not doing so well in the league table. I think they're about 7th at this point, or maybe even 8th. Now, they have got one player that I'm very interested in, and that is Gonalons. And I would love him to join Arsenal. My God, that would be such a good signing. Let me know what you think about that, Arsenal fans, as well. There's still time for us to make some extra signings this year. And Higuain, as I'm recording this, it should go up today, yeah, it will go up today. It's Saturday. Higuain will be announced soon, apparently, according to lots of Twitter accounts who apparently know. I don't really trust them, but hopefully Arsenal will announce that we have actually signed Higuain soon, which would be absolutely amazing. Lack of highlights again here, guys. It was just one of those games where we were both pretty matched. The teams are very decent. I think Lyon defensively are very strong. And the only way I was breaking them down was by, doing exactly what I did there, running up the wings, crossing it in. I mean, you would have seen in the last game that I used the centre of the pitch a lot. I was doing lots of short passes in between players, down the middle. But this game, I had to use the wings. I really did. And again, I just lose some concentration here. They grab it down the right wing. And this is where Gourcuff is absolutely brilliant. He's a little bit old, but he's still got the skills. I think he's a 4-star skiller. Passes it to Gomez, and that 2 sliding tackles that completely miss. It's so embarrassing when that happens. And at this point, I just put my controller on my bed and I just face palmed. I was just thinking, Matt, what the fuck are you doing? Look at this second tackle. Why did I go so early? I think I was panicking because I knew he was going to shoot, and I had to just get that tackle in. It was a loss-loss situation. Basically, guys. And we go 1-0 down. And I thought I might be able to grab one late on. And thank you to that guy, by the way. I saw that comment in the last episode. He went back and found out how many goals I scored in 90th minute. Really did appreciate that. I'll actually try and find a picture of it and put it on now. I think it was something like 14, 90, well, between 85 and 90-minute goals, but I just could not grab one there. And we get a loss, which was not good. But then I was really pissed off at this point, so I simmed 2 matches, guys. I'm sorry. Both home games, we won 5-0, I think it was just there. And then we have one against Reims here, and that is 4-0. So really 2 big wins there. It proves that this team is very strong. And sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. But anyway, guys, we're in the transfer window. I love this part. I don't think I've got enough money to buy a world-class player. But I was thinking if there's anyone that you'd like me to get who's young, who has a lot of potential and costs, I think I've got 10 million. So anything around the 5 to 10 million mark, I can probably go ahead and buy. And you would have seen there, Izaguirre wants to go out on loan. So what I'm going to, well, he doesn't want to go out on loan. He wants to leave, I think he said there. So I'm actually going to put him on loan. And there was another youngster, Kurz something, I can't pronounce his name either, I'm really sorry, who wanted to go out on loan to get some play. There he is, that left back there, Kurzawa. But as I was playing this, I completely forgot his name, so I was searching down through, looking at the pictures, thinking, who was it? I couldn't find him. So next episode, I will actually go ahead and put him up for a loan, because I don't want to lose these players, but I was thinking this Kurzawa guy, even if I put him out on loan and get him back next season, I'm probably just going to sell him, But anyway, yeah, there's Izaguirre. I know I'm saying his name wrong again. I'll try and get him out on loan, because I don't want to sell him, which is what he wants. Because he is a good player. He is a very good left back, and I will probably use him next season as well as my backup left back. But Cohen Trau is my main guy, but there's my wage budget, by the way, and my transfer budget. So if there's anyone young you want me to buy, let me know. And as we get to the end of this episode, guys, I just want to say, tomorrow, Sunday evening, my girlfriend's coming over for a week and a half. I know I've mentioned this before. It just means over the next week and a half, I will be slowing down uploads, one every kind of 2 days maybe. We'll see how it goes, but, I'm having a little bit of a break. And my second channel will still be going up as well, just a little bit slower as well. I'm not sure how I'm going to do The Last of Us. My God, that's going to be a pain in the ass. But I will try my best to keep uploading as much as I can, guys. But, I'll be on a break. I hope you understand, and I will see you soon for another episode of this, and I'll be doing it live over the transfer deadline day.